Yesterday, a few of you said you quite like getting out. Something a bit different. So I'm not going to get any Frosties or crunchy nut cornflakes today, by the way. But I'm bringing you out. We get a bit of fresh air. Nice, lovely scorcher of a day. Scorcher. I'm getting a jiffy bag today. I don't know what size exactly, but I know roughly the size of my hands will be the size necessary. Right, okay, so today's video, it looks like the football's getting back on track. I think that's clear. It's happening. It really is. It might get pushed back till the end of June, which could be a good thing for reasons we'll go into in a minute. But also, it's been discussed about letting fans back in the stadium. Now, before everybody gets too excited, is the Chief Medical Officer has said that that won't happen in the 2021 season. That's the next one. So it ain't happening where all the fans get into the stadium. But some will. Some fans get inside. And there's going to be a ballot for doing so. That's no surprise to anybody. No surprise to anyone. So should we sit on the wall again? There's the wall. Sit on the wall again, shall we? There we go. So, nice one. Nice and shady. Hello, the Canio top. Can't go wrong. That's no surprise, the ballot. And I still think everything that we'd spoken about before, about the London Stadium, or any stadium with 5,000-10,000 fans in it, is going to be a sorry looking sight. But it will get you out. It will be something. And it does indicate that football is trying to get back to some sort of normality. It won't be the football we love. It won't be the football we used to. It'll be football light, if you like. But it's something. And I think it looks like they're looking at the German model and thinking, yeah, okay, it's sort of worked, hasn't it? As I say, it's not. I think the thing is, it lacks that bit of passion, isn't it? Whenever you've seen it, whenever you've seen the football behind closed doors. So you'd have to say that some people are better than none. That's the cardboard cutouts and the Zoom calling and all the rest of it. It will make no difference. It's a gimmick. And there's nothing sadder than seeing a cardboard cutout at a football stadium. But they get 5,000-10,000 fans in there, it's going to be better than watching it behind closed doors. And it probably would redress the balance between the home and away games, because as far as I'm aware, there's been quite a lot of away wins in the Bundesliga. And the way I look at it is the away teams, it's sort of a strange experience anyway for an away team. So almost it hinders the home team, because the home team is used to, is everything feeling familiar in your home ground, if you follow me. Whereas now, with the stadium empty and everything different, even your home ground doesn't feel familiar, it feels odd. So I just wonder if 5,000-10,000 fans in the stadium will redress that balance, basically. That's gotta be. That's the one, that's the one. Quite nice getting out, actually. I've been stuck in a man cave. I've done quite a lot of time in a man cave. So I can do lally, actually, reading and looking through all these suggested videos when I was trying to upload. You all get this, right? Of course you do. You watch it. Clearly you watch YouTube. You're watching this. YouTube suggests videos. It thinks it knows what you like. Some of it does. Some West Ham, of course. It knows like West Ham. Ricky Gervais, Tyson Fury. Fine. Class of 92 v Salford City. That's Giggs and Beckham and Nicky Butt and Neville all playing against. Well, whatever. Okay, I'm not interested. It's offered it up. It's there. Russell Brand. I understand why I say I watched a podcast with Russell Brand the other day. Vander Holyfield boxing. Bit of UFC. Fine. Not a problem. Bit more West Ham. But this one, pilau rice, my way. That's so random. Why is that offered up in my suggested list of videos to watch? How to make pilau rice the best way. I know the best way to make pilau rice. You get the pouch. You tear the pouch. Pop it in the microwave. 2 minutes. Bang. Well, not bang. Bang's probably not good. More bing. If it goes bang, you've probably done more than 2 minutes. And that's probably not perfect pilau rice. But I didn't want to know anyway. I already know. Schalke 0, Augsburg 3. I don't want to know. I don't watch the German football. I don't support a German team. If I did support a German team, it probably wouldn't be Arsberg. I don't know, chat show things, and why is it on here? That stuff about cameras, yes, I research that stuff. West Ham, there's Nicky over there. Why is the sky blue? What? This is not something that keeps me awake at night. But the worst, and I'm not talking, is that Gio on the golf course in the kilt? I don't know. The worst one, would you marry your cousin? Why is it offering me this brain dead crap? Would you marry your cousin? Well, the answer's no, anyway. He's a bloke. Even before we get to this fans in the ground thing, which is very much for the 2021 season, of course, the 1920 season has got to be finished. And David Moyes is going to be pleased at the moment because it looks like they're not going to start it until the end of June. I think they wanted to get it going at the 12th, on the 12th. But it's going to be happening later. And he's pleased because he thinks fitness is key. In essence, what we're doing is a pre-season. I'd spoken to Gio on the phone the other day, and Gio very much thought that that Wolves had an advantage over us, and Wolves should be our next game, you would probably think, unless they change the scheduling in some way or another. Now, with Wolves having a little bit of an advantage because they started training back before we did, I think it allows us to close the gap. Because he says he wants a month, David Moyes. Now, here's the thing, because he sort of contradicted himself a little bit. Because what he'd said was, he wants the squad back to train for well over a month so as they can avoid injuries. There's been a long period of inactivity, but I think we all understand why. He might be more fearful of injuries than normal. And looking at the Bundesliga, hold on, going to cross the, this is a dodgy way to cross the road. I'm looking at a phone. Hold on. Well, the Bundesliga's been playing one game a week, right? I can't think we'll do that. I can't think we'll be able to do that and get everything back on track. So, I would imagine we're going to be looking at 2 games a week. Maybe 3. If we don't, how are we going to get the next season started? I can't see that we'll be able to. Certainly not on time anyway. And I think if you might as well rush through it and try and get the next season started roughly on time. And so I understand why he wants everyone fit. But here's the contradiction. David Moyes turned around and said he doesn't want to bring any youngsters into the team. And that I don't understand. Why? I'm just not sure why you would limit yourself. Now, I know that the ladies' football's more or less stopped, so I don't know what's happened with the youth football. Maybe they're not training, but I don't understand why you would deny yourself the services of Ben Johnson, Nathan Holland, Silva. Because if by his very nature he's worried about there being a lack of fitness, then surely he must concede that people are going to break down, particularly if they've had a long period of inactivity and they're not going to play for 2 or 3 weeks. And then they train for 2 or 3 weeks, and then what they do is they just play 2 or 3 games in a row. You're going to get some people breaking down. And if that happens, why deny yourself an extra right back? Why deny yourself an extra winger? I don't know. I think that may well be a mistake. Because obviously you get the 25 squad members, but the youngsters don't count. I only assume that in some way he feels like he's protecting the youngsters, but in many respects they're the least prone to all of this than anybody else. So I don't know, I just think he's limited his chances. Maybe he feels with Yarmolenko back and training, with Wilshere back and training, basically everybody back to full fitness. I think he's got a full squad there. I don't know what's happened with Reed. I wonder if Reed is now eligible, or does the loan in America stop that? I'm not so sure. But with everybody back, maybe he just doesn't feel that he needs the youngsters. Maybe he feels like that squad's plenty. Maybe he's going to reserve the right to recall and bring some additional players into the squad if he does suffer an injury. I think the biggest problem with doing that, though, is that those players won't have had, in essence, the pre-season, which I just had. They won't have the month's fitness behind them. Anyway, that's that, really. It looks like it's getting back on track, though. It really does.